No, I'm broadcasting. You can't go full screen this shit.
You said how you broadcast?
No, I said when you go broadcast, you can't like you can't go.
A first down throw from Mayfield.
That screen, I got the full screen.
That is incomplete.
The only thing I got is like just little comments on the side, but besides that, it's full screen.
They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
Stop hitting Zeke.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. But just play number 3
Why are they
here
going
on
to
the
face? Why are they
opening
going to
drive.
face?
It's an early 3rd and 1.
Hold on.
Down.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Threw it opening, and there he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 63 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the
some
playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Remember?
This will be fielded at the 8.
And he just caught that gun
across the
right
25 and down at the 28-yard line.
On the double. Push him back. Push him back. Beat them.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. They're going to try and throw. He is going to find Hill here. Of course, he's coming off that monster game in their wild card victory, but that's his first catch here in the divisional round.
No,
so
I'm
after 2 first downs, they get another here.
I'm watching the broadcast. I just looked at the score.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Oh, yeah, that.
Pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw, Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. On 3rd down, Mayfield. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Turnpike Ike.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They go play action here on first down.
Let's say
and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here.
Y'all making
the pressure right.
the Browns defense look
receiver complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Back to throw now on 1st down. No return this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally,
the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Olivier Vernon. He's the one that drops him this go-around. Pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The rookie picked off the rookie.
And guess what? They're pretty familiar with each other. It's not like when I was growing up and the dinosaurs were roaming the earth, and you heard about a guy somewhere. Now they run into each other in camp.
And it's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown.
Watch the cheating, bro.
Big play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now 21-0. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
We're good already.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And going deep for him. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
He was thinking like sidearm flip those
and unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And attempted a deep ball.
So you play like a girl,
they're
no
going
cap.
to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Okay, LeBron, get right. Okay, LeBron, get right. What's up? What's up? Oh, wow.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well. And he's been right.
Why did you should hear X?
Mayfield
You got freaking wrap it up takeover. I mean, X Factor.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Frank Clark able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
All right, I need to go. So I'm still broadcasting.
It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. We remind you, as we've done all year, coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by at Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Mayfield able to get this one to his tight end, Njoku. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Throwing, Mayfield, throwing middle, and it's complete. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Mayfield now, 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hunt, and he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Mayfield down. This is touchdown, Cleveland. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
They'll set up a throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
They'll
run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, that'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now back to throw. On the crossing route, complete. That's Hill. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. On play action, they'll throw.
Yes, Come in, nigga.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Mack Wilson in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. 2nd and 11. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Full left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. They make a good bit of that yardage back as they're set up in much better shape now for 2nd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted the 3rd time. Picked off down near the 5. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
This was almost what I've heard referred to as a Pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at it, teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him from going all the way.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Now he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We got a run play?
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Let's go.
They'll try to run with Hunt, and he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield is Hunt. Mayfield to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Run one in, bro. I ain't trying to score every time, bro.
They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Being chased out left. And his throw here's incomplete.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And taken right on the 30. Nifty footwork at the 45. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10.
180! Let's get this ball back for the offense.
Mayfield on 1st down. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
In for the score as his guys continue to pull it on. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken from the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A gain of 6 there on first.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot. Not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. They've taken him out of the game. That was just his first catch. Big reason they're losing right now. Looking to throw. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Back to throw here. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Sheldon Richardson in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Flush, and the pressure gets to him again. Sheldon Richardson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Wells. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Back to throw. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's an experienced DB picking off a rookie, and you know sometimes those experienced DBs, they love going against the young pups, don't they?
And I go back to the offseason, had a quick conversation with him about, hey, when you play younger quarterbacks, what's it like for you? And he says it's like being a boxer. I give him a lot of different angles, a lot of different looks, and a lot of times I just bait the young guy.
And there he baited him right into the interception. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And a loose football. But I think Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here. It's a gain of 34. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks. You can...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
King.
They go play action. Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of, What's right in this game nowadays? Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
This is taken at the 18. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Here's Mayfield. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2nd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Demarius Randall. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL.
Playoff game, man.
It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.
It's all good. You win some, Shay, you lose some. But, yeah. Shut up, I got some PayPal. I'm gonna need you to back up.